Boys, what is it? Why are you in office today? Shouldn't you be on site?
Sir, can't find staff.
How will we measure the distance with just one staff?
I know the problem. I'm not dumb. But tell me a solution. You cannot give up on work so easily. And yes, with this kind of negative attitude, I'm sure you will not be able to solve the problem anyways. Friends, do you want to learn how to solve a problem? Because after completing this module, you will be able to solve a problem with the right attitude.
Hey, Srikar. Hey. Yeah, there is only one staff. Can you do some magic and create one more staff? Actually, boss wants us to do the survey with one staff only.
Sure. Just give me a minute.
कुछ नहीं ना आज 100 centimeter ना
Here is the solution. Let me show you.
Here you are. The stuff is ready.
Well, I must say, that was really magical.
Actually, it's quite simple.
Yeah.
It's just we didn't think of it.
Yeah, and got scared when the boss yelled.
Friends, don't be scared of the problem. Problems are bound to occur. Instead, learn the tricks to solve them.
Do you have a book on problem solving?
Yes, please share it with us. No, I don't have a book. I've just learned to face the problems head on. Come, let's have a cup of tea and play some games.
Games.
Yes, come, let's go.
Okay.
Come on.
तो वैसे तो उसको कुछ समझ में नहीं आया
ले चाहिए ले लो यार थैंक यू
अरे विजय प्रकाश आओ ना यार थोड़ी देर के लिए
कौन है
यार कहाँ पे निकले जा रहे हो हैं?
So, Shrikar, what games do you have in mind?
अरे एक मिनट दादा 2 चाय और दे देना
Sure. Actually, I'm thinking of a little question and answer session before we begin the game.
Seems like we are back to school. Question answers.
Yeah. Answer my question, friends, or it will be my stick and your. Friends, if I asked you to do something, and if you had to say no, how will you do it or say it? In simple words, in how many different ways can you say no to me? Think. We all are experts in giving excuses, aren't we?
Okay. I'll say, Shrikar, yaar, I would love to do it, but you know, my mom, I can't.
I will say, Shrikar, something has come up, yaar. So,
I would say, Shikhar, maybe not today. How about some other time?
Okay. And Prakash?
I would say I will let you know.
Hey, he's the boss.
Well, we all are so innovative. How about how to say yes? I mean, how will you do it?
Come on, yaar, Shrikar. A yes is a yes.
Yeah.
It is not an excuse.
Exactly. My tip number 1 is, if you say yes, you can do it. You easily solve a problem. And if you say no, then you can cook up as many excuses as you want. Positive thinking solves half the problem. Okay, now for the game.
Bhaiya, थोड़े papers देना please.
अंदर से दे दो दादा.
Yeah. So, depending on that. Now, imagine folding these papers into half once. Okay? Now, without folding it once again, can you tell me how many times will you be able to fold this paper?
I think 5 times.
6 times, I think.
7 to 8 times.
Okay. Do it yourself. Yep. All done?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. So, how many times did you fold it?
6.
5.
6.
Okay, I think practically it can be folded to 6 to 7 times, right? So, what made you think that you will be able to do it 6 to 7 times?
Common sense.
There you are, my friend. So, friends, here is your tip number 2. Use your common sense when you are in a situation and follow your intuition. I'm sure you'll be able to solve your problem with ease. Okay?
Shrikar, one more game.
Okay.
Yes. I'm beginning to enjoy myself.
That's nice. Now tell me, how can you use a stick apart from using it as a tool for punishment like this?
I will use it as a walking stick. Use it when I grow old.
I will use it as a support for my tent.
Wow, this is nice. Very creative. Hey Karthik, hey, where are you going? It's your turn now.
I'll use it to draw and write.
Wow, Galeb sir. Wow. Kya baat.
Now we got to know.
I think I will use this as a scale.
Thank you, boss.
That's great. Fantastic. You guys were creative once again.
Okay. Now I know what you want us to do. Solve a problem by thinking different.
Exactly, my friends. In our job, there are many situations in which we require to think out of the box. So that's why we need to learn to be creative and inventive. Now for the last game, then back to work. Alright?
Yes.
In this game, we will pair up now. So Anup and Vijay will be one pair, Prakash and Karthik will be one pair. Okay? Give me the pen. I'll show you. So make this, like this.
Arey, I know this game. Not and crosses.
Yeah, that's right.
I was a pro at it. As a kid, watch how I win this one.
I'm sure, friends, you know how to play this game. But for those who have forgotten, take a quick look. Take one. Prepare for the game by drawing the number symbol. 3 into 3 table of squares. Once you have this, choose who goes first. The first person chooses to use either X's or zeros. These symbols will be placed on the table in the attempt to have 3 of them in a row. The players take turns putting their symbol on the table. The first player to have 3 of their symbols in a row, whether it's horizontally, vertically, or diagonally, is the winner. So guys, how was it?
It's a mind game. One has to be alert all the time.
Yeah,
I think it's all logical thinking.
that's right. That's exactly how you have to solve this problem. By thinking logically and strategically.
Thanks, Shrikar. Thank you very much. Today, your lessons was fun and
Very
very helpful. So, take a look at the tips on solving problem. While we all can have another cup of chai.
Congratulations, boys. I heard that you were able to complete your survey even though your Jeep broke down. Good job. How did this happen?
Actually, sir, we were traveling towards Change 50.4 when our Jeep broke down.
Karo bhaiya, karo. Jaldi karo. Guys, what do we do now?
We have two options. Either we wait for the Jeep to get repaired or walk to the nearest stop to catch a bus.
I have a better idea.
Huh.
Why don't we take a lift from one of the trucks?
Yes, truckers will go a long distance. I'm sure they'll take us straight to the change point.
Yes. And we can't walk with such heavy equipments. And we'll save some time that we have lost.
Wow. Logical thinking. Out of the box ideas. We've actually used some of the tips I gave you to use today. Let's do it now. Come.
Let's do it.
Yep. भैया भैया आगे 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 चल चल आजा।
हम लोग सामान लेके
सामने हम रख रहे, जल्दी आ रहे, ठीक है?
सामान लेके आ रहे
आ रहे। कार्तिक, हाँ ट्राइपॉड लिया ना?
हाँ वो मैंने रख दिया पहले।
बहुत सही। नीचे रख ले उसको, नीचे रख ले। देना देना। नहीं मैं नीचे आ जाओ। भैया प्लीज थोड़ा आगे छोड़ दीजिए। हाँ। थोड़ा जल्दी चलाइएगा भैया। चलिए भगाइए।
Now I know the sudden change in your approach towards solving a problem. Good job.
Thank you, sir. Friends, take a look at the recap of all that we have learned. Never be scared of a problem because problems are bound to happen. Instead, learn the tricks to overcome these problems. Half your problems will be solved if you face them head on. Remove the word no and think of the word yes while dealing with the problem. Thinking positive is halfway to solving the problem. When faced with a tricky situation, use your common sense. Learn to think out of the box. Use your creativity to solve a problem. And lastly, use your logic and strategize. If you follow these tips, you are sure to be successful in solving your problems.
क्या?
Hey Anup, Karthik. Remember, we need to come early tomorrow. You have to submit a survey report by 10.
यार, my wife told me to get some vegetables. What will I get now? Everything is closed.
And I had to take my wife to the doctor. I don't know when I'll do it.
Anup,
Sir.
where the hell is the level sheet?
Just a minute, sir.
I'm talking to you.
Sir. Just a minute. Sorry, sir. I think I forgot in my shirt pocket at home.
I don't know anything. I want you to get the level sheet right now, either from your place or make one right now.
What kind of job is this? Go home late, come early in the morning, and then your manager shouts at you. I think I need to change my job.
अरे Anup, get up! Help! Someone help! Anup! अरे यार, Anup!
Anup. Don't worry, Karthik. Anup is stressed. Friends, our line of work can be very stressful. Long hours of work in the sun. The travel can take its toll. We need to learn to handle the stress. So friends, after completing this module, you will be able to explain what is stress and manage it better.
Anup, I want you to do a survey of a one chainage tomorrow at 8 a.m. And for that you will have to start work at 6 o'clock. The demarcation has to be completed before 8 o'clock as the construction has to be started after that.
But sir, the bus doesn't come before 7 a.m.
Well, in that case you need to stay back. A deadline is a deadline. Team, I want you to measure two areas. One in Pune, the other one towards Nasik.
But sir, these are in two different directions.
So what? You have the whole day. And don't tell me you cannot complete 2 points in a day. I am surrounded by some lazy people, always full of excuses.
Sir, Sir, we have been able to finish the measurement of the area towards Pune. Yes, sir. Sir, but sir, there has been a landslide towards the Ghat section in Lonavala. I'm not sure whether we will be able to reach Nasik before evening.
Are you boys carrying torches?
Sir,
You better finish the measurements then, boys. I am not going to hear a no from you.
sir.
Am I clear?
I have to.
Do you call this a report? The calculations are all wrong. You have been doing this for so many days and still you can't do a simple calculation. Shame on you.
Yeah, I'm tired. My mind is numb. I can't think.
We work so hard and still get fired.
What's the use of this work?
Friends, deadlines, workload and pressure, all these can lead to stress. It's all part of the work. You need to learn to deal with it. Let's see how. Hey guys, what's the matter? Still upset?
Shrikar,
Huh?
we need your help. Shrikar, we are very stressed.
Yes, I'm thinking of putting in my resignation today.
Now, come on. Now I'll tell you how to cope with stress. Let me ask you something, Anup. If your normal quota of rice is 2 bowls, and if I ask you to eat 5 bowls, will you be able to eat it?
Of course not. I'll get indigestion. And why should I eat so much when I know I can't digest it?
That's exactly the point is. Do not accept additional responsibilities if you cannot do justice to them.
But how could we refuse Ramesh, sir?
See, there is always a pressure of extra work in the form of an emergency. You should be able to find a solution to the problems by asking if it can be shared or delegated to someone else. And see, in that case what happens, if you take more work than you can, it's a surefire recipe of stress. Not just you, the entire work may not get done well.
But sometimes things are not in our control. What do we do then?
You're right, Karthik. In that case, take control of your environment.
What do you mean?
Plan your work. Analyze your schedule, responsibilities and daily tasks.
I always feel that we are short of time, running behind schedule.
I feel breathless. Like I'm in a marathon.
See, I can understand what you feel. The answer to this is simple, and we have discussed this earlier too. Time management. Prioritize. Distinguish between the shoulds and the musts. Drop tasks that aren't truly necessary to the bottom of the list or eliminate them entirely. You can definitely reduce the stress you're under by managing time. And lastly, my friends, be positive. Try to view stressful situations in life with positive perspective. And can you give me an example? How will you do that?
Let me think. Probably I should plan to take my wife for a movie. When I'm stuck with work, instead of fuming and cursing the whole world.
Yes, I think I get it too. We need to appreciate the good things in life rather than thinking of what we don't have.
Wow, guys, you're quick learners. So, in this case, try and reframe your problems. And how will you do that?
I like outdoors.
Okay.
So I'll go for a long walk in a garden. Or might be take my family for an outing. Hana? And yeah, but better still, I'll just go and sleep, man.
Spending time with one's loved ones is the best way to de-stress, I think.
That's right. And that's amazing. This way, you will lessen your stress and be more healthier. So friends, let's take a quick recap of all that we have learned. To cope with stress, you need to learn to say no if you are full with work. Instead, offer alternate solutions so the work does not suffer. Take control of your environment by planning and micro-scheduling. Manage time. Always try and be positive. And most importantly, learn to relax and recharge. Friends, we all know that stress is unavoidable in our everyday life. Frequent stress can cause tension and ill health. Let us summarize all that we have learned about stress. A few common causes of stress are deadlines at work, workload, work pressure. Stress is also caused when you do not plan or prioritize your work. We can follow a few stress busters to counter the stress. Stress can be reduced by learning to say no. That is, by trying to find an alternate solution or by delegating work. This can be done by planning and scheduling and by understanding our responsibilities. Time management is another stress buster. Prioritizing is the best tool one can use. Always be positive. Learn to appreciate things and reframe problems. And last but not the least, learn to relax and recharge.
यह गांव देखें। इस गांव में विजय का एक बड़ा सा खेत है। इस खेत पर एक सार्वजनिक सड़क है। देखिए, सड़क के नीचे एक निकासी है। साथ ही इस धरती की सतह के ऊपर एक मोबाइल टीवी टावर है। तो आपको क्या लगता है कि टावर को जमीन के ऊपर और निकासी को जमीन के नीचे किस तरह बनाया गया और जमीन के ऊपर सड़क? यह मॉड्यूल पूरा करने के बाद आप निम्न कर सकेंगे: सर्वे करने का मतलब समझा सकेंगे, सर्वे करने का उद्देश्य बता सकेंगे। तो आपने देखा कि विजय की जमीन के टुकड़े पर ऊपर और नीचे कुछ वस्तुएं हैं। अब अपने आसपास एक नजर घुमाएं। आप पृथ्वी की सतह पर बहुत सी प्राकृतिक और मानव निर्मित वस्तुएं देख सकते हैं। इनमें से कुछ चीजें सतह पर हैं। उदाहरण के लिए जमीन के इन खंडों को देखें। साथ ही इन सड़कों पर नजर डालें। घर, नदियां। कुछ चीजें पृथ्वी की सतह के नीचे हैं। उदाहरण के लिए पाइपलाइन, निकासी या पानी पृथ्वी की सतह के नीचे है। इसी तरह कुछ चीजें पृथ्वी की सतह के ऊपर हैं। उदाहरण के लिए पहाड़ पर टावर। क्या वे पृथ्वी की सतह के ऊपर नहीं है? अब आप बताएं कि आप क्या सोचते हैं कि इन वस्तुओं की जगह और बनाने के लिए क्षेत्र का निर्धारण किस तरह किया गया होगा? आइए हम वापस विजय के खेत पर चलते हैं और उसके खेत के अंदर और आसपास की वस्तुएं देखते हैं। सबसे पहले टावर, सड़क और निकासी की जगह का क्षेत्र या सीमा निर्धारित करें। उसके बाद नक्शे पर उनमें से प्रत्येक को निरूपित करें। अब हम नक्शे में टावर, सड़क और निकासी के संबंध में खेत की जगह देख सकते हैं। इस तरह नक्शा निरूपित करता है कि कौन सी चीज कहाँ है। अब आप वस्तुओं के बीच की दूरी मापने के लिए यह नक्शा इस्तेमाल कर सकते हैं। पृथ्वी की सतह पर विभिन्न वस्तुओं के बीच के क्षैतिज अंतरों को मापकर उनके संबंधित जगहों को निर्धारित करने की इस गतिविधि को सर्वे करना कहते हैं। सर्वे करने का मतलब जमीन पर ऊपर और नीचे की चीजों के माप पता लगाना, नक्शे पर उनकी संबंधित जगह निरूपित करना। सर्वे करने का उद्देश्य क्षेत्रों की योजनाएं और नक्शे तैयार करना है। ये योजनाएं और नक्शे जमीन की सीमा के सीमांकन के लिए मददगार होते हैं। सड़कों, रेल मार्गों, सुरंगों, नहरों, ट्रांसमिशन पावर लाइंस और माइक्रोवेव या टेलीविजन प्रसारण टावरों की सीध बैठाने के लिए।
यह मॉड्यूल पूरा करने के बाद आप निम्न कर सकेंगे। सर्वे करने में लीनियर मापन का महत्व बता सकेंगे और लीनियर मापन के लिए आवश्यक उपकरणों का वर्णन कर सकेंगे। लीनियर मापन का मतलब है किसी जगह के दो पॉइंट्स को जोड़ने वाली सीधी रेखा को मापना। जैसा कि आप जानते हैं कि सर्वे करने से जमीन पर वस्तुओं की संबंधित जगह दिखाने में सहायता मिलती है। वस्तुओं के बीच की एकदम सही रैखिक अर्थात लीनियर दूरी मालूम न होने पर आप उनकी दूरी अचूकता से नहीं दिखा सकते। लीनियर मापन से आपको सर्वे किए जाने वाले क्षेत्र में वस्तुओं के बीच की सही लीनियर दूरियां जानने में सहायता मिलती है। जब आपको ये सही लीनियर दूरियां पता होंगी, तब आप माप का प्लान पर क्षेत्र में सभी वस्तुओं की संबंधित जगह दिखा सकते हैं। इसलिए हम कह सकते हैं कि सर्वे करने में लीनियर मापन वस्तुओं के बीच की सही लीनियर दूरियां पता लगाने का कार्य है। इसीलिए अचूक सर्वे करने के लिए लीनियर मापन आवश्यक है। सर्वे करने में लगभग लीनियर मापन लेने के लिए इस्तेमाल किए जाने वाला उपकरण चेन है और एकदम सही लीनियर मापन लेने के लिए इस्तेमाल किए जाने वाला उपकरण टेप है। सबसे पहले चेन पर गौर करते हैं। चेन एक तरह की मेटेलिक रोप होती है। इसमें आपस में जुड़े तत्व कुछ हद तक खिड़की पर लगे स्टॉपर्स के आकार के होते हैं। चेन के दोनों छोर देखें, उनमें पीतल के हैंडल्स और स्वाइवल अर्थात चूल पर घूमने वाले जॉइंट्स लगे हैं। यह यंत्र रचना चेन को मुड़ने से बचाती है। सारे तत्व एक दूसरे के साथ रिंग्स के सेट द्वारा जुड़े गए हैं। ये रिंग्स चेन को लचीलापन देते हैं। चेन में टेलीज नामक मार्कर होते हैं। टेलीज रिंग के आकार वाले पीतल के बने टुकड़े होते हैं जो चेन पर 5 फुट की दूरी पर टंगे होते हैं। टेलीज को गिनकर दूरी मापी जा सकती है। आइए अब टेप पर एक नजर डालें। जैसा कि आप जानते हैं, टेप मेटल या सिंथेटिक मटेरियल से बनी लंबी पट्टी होती है जिसमें सेंटीमीटर और फुट जैसी मानक इकाइयों में मार्किंग होती है। जब एकदम अचूक मापन की जरूरत होती है, तब टेप इस्तेमाल की जाती है। फाइबर ग्लास या मेटल से बनी टेप्स को आमतौर पर प्रत्यक्ष मापन के लिए इस्तेमाल किया जाता है।
नमस्कार, आपका स्वागत है इस लैंग्वेज के पहले अध्याय में। मैं हूं आपका प्रशिक्षक कौशल किशोर शर्मा, प्रधान तकनीकी अधिकारी सीडेक पुणे। आज की कार्यसूची इस प्रकार से है। आज हम देखेंगे सी लैंग्वेज का परिचय, सी लैंग्वेज का उपयोग, सी प्रोग्रामिंग के संस्करण, कंपाइलर व इंटरप्रेटर, प्रोग्राम के